I got promoted, and let's see. I'm going to AAA. Holy cow! Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to see our season through here. Fuck that.
Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're with
A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA.
Okay, red development. I'm on just playing the game I love. Thank you, sir.
This prospect showed promise at the AA
so
level.
Play up here, and the big wigs of the franchise are going to be watching close to see if you sink or swim. I'm betting on swim. I won't let you down. I appreciate it. I'm going to do all I can to raise my game. I don't want to be too cocky.
The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
All right. Okay, so I gotta change my number. That 29, it gotta be a 7 in there. So let's see where we at. Let's see what we got here. Fielding, I might have to put that up. See, all these is caps. So I gotta. Durability, go up to 75. Arm strength. Alright, we start over. Okay, those is caps. Oh. Those is caps. All those is caps, except for arm strength, durability. Plate vision. I want to do the plate vision because that'll move up fast. Cap of 75. Alright, let me do the arm strength.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Arm accuracy, cool. So I'm DH. So let's see, everybody up here is 63 in the 60s, okay. High 60s, high 50s. I'm batting third. I'm not even playing center field. All right, let's get it going.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Durham Bulls and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Damon Noonan be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Funk has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. We played an inning, still nothing.
I just missed that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pop Boy Lane. He flew out in his last at bat.
Lane.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Come on now, rip.
Damn. Was that a ball? I think that was a ball. Yeah, fuck.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to short. Arroyo fields cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in to try it again, Renato Nunez.
Number 24, Renato Nunez.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Lane leads off first with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Lunsford. 2 down. At the plate, Eldon Knight, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It's a little surprising to see them risking base runners by stealing down this many early in the game, but they're choosing to be aggressive. Might work out if they can drive him in now and chip away at that deficit.
That was a good jump.
Grounded to third. Santana over to his left. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further.
And don't forget, on a ball thrown out of play, the rule says that the runner gets the base he was running to, plus 1 more.
Leading off the inning, Pop Boy Lane, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lunsford is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Pop Boy Lane. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
I just missed that one.
Lunsford is there. 2 gone.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Bulls took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chiwei Hu takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he goes 6+, allowing only a single base hit. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show, and for more, click over to theshownation.com.
One error. They left 8 runners.
AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game. Stephen McCarthy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure he's riding high right now. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be at the major league level. He'll be looking to pick up a lot more base knocks here in AAA to earn his way up to the majors.
There goes the runner. In there, now the throw. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Oh.
Robbie McKay will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Durham Bulls.
1 out away from a save in Game 7. Bird into center. Springer says he's got it. The Houston Astros win the pennant.
Damn. Durability. Alright, let's get this shit back over here, man. Make sure all my stuff is right. So how long was I injured? Is y'all got anything new? Alright, so we 25 and 30. That's 55 games, right? So let's see how long I'm gonna be injured. Durability. Yeah. So durability is important. So you won't get injured, man. I guess you can say that's something that you can wanna you have fully recovered from injury. Welcome back. How many games? I'm at center field. I go back down?
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Louisville Bats.
So I'm not diving. I'm not sending no bases on me.
Eric
I'm not doing none of that
the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak.
Some of these guys
continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, what's the word on this lineup as they go for the series sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually both.
Stepping in, Rob Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Lane is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third.
324.
The Iron Pigs lead this one 1-0.
I'm gonna get up there. I'm sorry, just give me some
Standing in, Pop Boy Lane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, here it comes. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Rosado on second. Lane on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Digging in for his second at-bat, Marlon Mills. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Lane on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We played 4 full. Sui. The Iron Pigs lead it 1-0. Digging in and looking for more, Pop Boy Lane. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Until I start hitting.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line and left.
I thought it was just going to come down.
And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reyes scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One hit's all they get. Last half of the fifth coming up.
Leading off for Louisville, first baseman.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Monty Mudd, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fly ball out toward left center field. Carrera on the run. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. One hit, one left. Eighth inning coming up. The Iron Pigs lead this one 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Hot Boy Lane.
Hot Boy Lane.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
When you're leading by one run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Calero is over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping up now, Matt Caesar. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
A bare-handed pickup. Got him. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. So striding in, Rob Reyes. He singled his last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the singles. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked.
All right, man. Well,
Flaherty, Beckham, Flaherty the tying run, Beckham the winning run. Center field. Did he do it? Back it goes, and that ball is gone! It's out of here! There's a walk-off grand slam, and the Orioles win it. A 3-home-run game for Machado.
all right, so that's why we're going to Indianapolis. Oh, we can win those tight games. So we got 70 and 70. Got 333. That's what I did in AA ball. Look at that. Ooh, that's good. Only 32, 25. Man, that's over 50 home runs.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this three-game weekend series between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Indianapolis Indians. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Israel Castro, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. And with that, here's a look at the visitors. Into the box, Hot Boy Lane. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out the second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ford. Settling in now, Hot Boy Lane. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight.
2 swings, 2 outs, 2 ground outs in the same spot.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them.
Yo, what's good, bro? What's good, OG?
And this one misses high
Sitting there
for
playing this
ball
baseball,
4,
man.
and they have
That's what I've
themselves
been
a
on.
2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least,
Baseball
you make
season
him
for
move
me.
from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Carrera, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way.
They score.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Hot Boy Lane, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's the newest one that just came out. A little bit over a week ago.
He gets the out and heads to the clubhouse.
Well, if you got the earlier edition,
yeah.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Indianapolis Indians jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Israel Castro wins his 3rd of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Damon Noonan settled with a loss after giving up only 1.
Yeah, like I just got called up to AAA ball, so
time for baseball of the AAA.
I gotta get used to this.
Stephen Brault, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more. Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cedeno is in pursuit. And that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
Yeah, we used to do too, bro. So y'all hit like that.
Now in the box.
What you mean y'all hit like that in real life?
Lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Yeah, that's I don't know if you remember the baseball player Will Clark. That's his batting stance.
1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Lane is
I used to
one down. With a moment
copy
now,
his
let's
batting
have a look
stance
at
when
the
I played
home team
baseball.
starting lineup. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Too bad.
Next will
So
be
I'm glad that
Jose
they actually have it on
He's
here.
a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High fly ball out to straightaway
I learned how to hit left and right
is there, and he has it for the
when
first
I was
out.
when I was
All right,
coming
here's
up.
how the visitors are lining up today.
I was better
And guys,
right-handed,
this team took it on the
right-handed
chin
batter.
last game. And I
And
think
I
a lot
was,
had to do with the fact that they're not
It
playing
was
great defense.
left-handed. I was
Committed
more
2 errors in
contact,
that
but
one, and some big
right-handed,
opportune times,
I
and it
was
came
more
back
of
to
a
bite
power
them.
hitter.
Something to look forward to today.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hot Boy Lane. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hot Boy Lane.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
So I'm trying to figure out like how they pitching me
ball
and
right there, but that's just
you know,
a pitch
I
that's a
don't think they're
little
gonna be
easier to
doing
lay
any
off
walking
of
right now
when
because
you're
I'm not hot. So
opposite-handed,
they're gonna actually
opposite
be
bat.
pitching me.
You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Liner toward right center. Dives.
Oh,
and he hangs
wow.
Wow.
Bruh.
Great sliding catch right there, but that can be awful risky. If you flop that one and mess it up, that ball's going to the wall, and everybody's scoring. He secures the catch, and the runners have to stand pat.
That was dope.
Ready once again. Hot Boy Lane.
Center fielder. Hot Boy Lane.
Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
So it's gonna take me a little bit just to, you know,
There's
few
any
games.
justice in the game, watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then
Once I get
go figure.
the speed of the ball, because the level below the ball came a little slower.
And here's Renato
even though it
Nunez.
was like
Comes in 1
he
for
got
2 with that home run he hit earlier.
double A 90 miles an hour, and then you
on
got
first,
triple
one
A
away.
90 miles an hour, 2 totally different speeds as far as within the game.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the
So I guess
sure
the
out.
ball up here probably come
Ready for another chance?
0.2 seconds, 0.3 seconds faster. You know what I'm saying?
Caesar.
I just got to get used to it.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Vizcaino loves it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Digging in once again, Kenny Vargas. Four, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
I see.
Now, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Lane will call this one as he riding in once again. Jose Osuna. He flew out in his last at bat. Hit in the air to center field. Lane moves over. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Pop boy Lane. He singled his last time up.
Damn.
From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded at his knees. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits.
My
no
gosh, bro.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself.
Why
It's
did I
not easy
swing at
going into
that?
that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
4-2 the final score tonight. Lehigh Valley came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Unbelievable, bro. They gave me bases loaded, 1 out.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes. Paul Jefferson starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Cutter low.
So the ball is, as far as like how accurate they are when they go to the plate, it's they're a little closer now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Ewing. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
I'm struggling already. I gotta get out of this.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Pop boy Lane. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Okay.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
That was a check swing.
And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Riding into the box, Chris Vizcaino. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle inning.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Gone!
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Caesar moving forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball state.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pop Boy Lane. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. So striding forward now, Pop Boy Lane, and their runners at the corners now. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. And he is in there.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because Dero
on to first, the double play. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kenny Vargas.
First baseman, Kenny.
The 2-2. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here. You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should.
So it's going to take me some time to get it right.
Straight away center field. Going back, looking up, that baby's gone! Home run number 300 for Robinson Cano. Robbie with his 22nd homer this season, 93rd run batted in. And he's now tied for 145th all-time with Hall of Famer Chuck Klein. Congratulations, Robbie Cano. Home run number 300.
All right, man. I'm out. I'll be on this bad boy later on tonight.